Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven. This is Rimworld Beta 18, and first of all, I'd like to apologize for missing an episode on Friday. I'm sorry. The joys of recording this on a day-to-day basis mean that if something pops up, we miss a day. In this case, I got a job interview, and that was followed with a bunch of meetings the next day, actually regarding Hartnell College, where I work, their innovation farm, as they're calling it, and their makerspace grant, and how the two can merge. Well, how they can support each other. So I had a couple of busy days, but we are back. It's Monday morning. We're trying to get this stuff done. Now, my job interview did go pretty well. I'm going to have a couple trial days coming up here in a little bit. Make sure that I get along with the other people I have to work with. If that goes well, I have a full-time job on top of teaching, on top of YouTube. So we may have to change filming schedule a little bit. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't anticipate Rimworld going anywhere because, frankly, Rimworld is the easiest thing I have to shoot, to film, to edit. So it's the most time efficient, generally speaking. So we'll have to see how that goes. No, we're back. We have a raid somewhere. Let's find it here. Jump to location. Oh, we've got 3 guys up there. That should hopefully just allow Lawson to get back. Restriction, everybody needs to be in area 1. He should start running back. Are they coming right away? They are. We need to make sure that these get turned on. And they'll probably be sappers and go there because that's how that works. Yep. I don't think there's any point in drafting you. I wonder if... Come on, get him! 1 down. I'm going to have them sit there. So these guys are going to come in. And we probably should chop down that tree at some point. There's another one down. And they're running. Okay. So undo that, undo our restrictions. Oh. Anything in the wall there? Power conduit? Nope. And what do we got down here? Okay. Nick, the pirate, is dead. They should, in theory, get put there. Poor revolver. Poison grenades, interesting. I'm glad those didn't make it through. And yeah, we'll just turn everything back on and we'll let stuff go from there. Hopefully they'll remake that wall. What do we have? And that was slate? Do we have slate? Yeah, we got plenty of slate. Plenty of slate. So let's get that done. Now, I do want to come down here and pop these at some point. That point just doesn't happen to be right now. I do have a couple names in the queue. Including Greenlight was the last one, and somebody else was before that. So when we do get some, and that other person does come first. So as soon as we have somebody to name, we do have a couple people there. So I haven't forgot you. I think we're going to leave Lawson as Lawson because he's essentially just a basic droid. I didn't think we needed to name anybody after or name him after anybody. But we are going to need some more people. How is our research going? Because we do want to make our Android printer. I think we just kind of try to work our way through to that. I mean, we could do a droid manufacturer and just make some more droids. The problem is it takes a fair amount of materials for that droid manufacturer. You see 300 steel, and we just don't have a lot of steel kicking around at the moment. Oops, we need to turn these off. And we'll have to fix that. Okay. It looks like we have the power to keep it running, at least short term. Oh, breaking. And Slickson says these do work, that it just doesn't work with that mod. So we'll just keep them going. I mean, I'm not sure that I see their power here. I mean, I guess one way we could check it, we could, connected. It does say 300 watts, so we'll just kind of go with what it says and hope it's right. Who do we have that should be repairing but isn't? We might not have anybody that should be repairing. May as well have Lawson do it. Don't have a lot of options here. We'll take care of that. I think we can probably tell these people to get hauled quickly. We'll get all this stuff kind of hauled quickly. Mags will chop down that tree. There we go, get the bodies put away. And we still haven't... Oops, there we go. All right. So, I think that's okay. So, the question is, what do we do going forward? Do we... Lawson does mine, right? So... if we make another one of these guys, we could get some more mining done. I'm wondering how much of that... Do we have a... We lost our crafting spot. If we put a crafting spot down somewhere, say there, and we were to add another basic assembly robot kit, what does that take? 200 steel and 5 components. How many components do we have? Oh, where's components? We out of components? Is that why we're not fixing anything? Oh, we got 21. No, I don't think it's worth... I want to do it. It will speed things up, but we only have 21 components at the moment. So what if we do that, and then we go ahead and we drop a quarry down? That's 100 steel as well. But what if we were to just put one, say, right here? I've never used a quarry before, so I don't know how good or bad this is going to be. We've got how much steel right now? Just enough that we could make one of these guys. Okay, so we're going to do that. And who is our best constructor? We can't really afford to miss stuff. It looks like it's going to be Mags. So I'm going to have Mags do this. We're going to build a second very basic robot. And that will give us some people to mine. We've got more stuff to mine. I know it's hard to see, but we do have some iron kicking around. And then we'll build a quarry, and we'll see how that goes. And we've got... I don't care about the beavers right now. I think I'm just going to ignore them, and we'll see what happens. If they eat all the trees, they eat all the trees. I mean, why not? We don't need resources. Looks like we're getting everything repaired. That's fine. All that stuff is taken care of. Is he going to rebuild this wall? That's my question. Why don't you actually at least get components there? Do we have components there? Yeah, we do. Oh, Mags is working on it. Maybe. This wall is probably more important than him. I didn't realize I was still clicked on Mags. Oh, we do need to name Mags, don't we? All right. Whoever was before Greenlight, I apologize. I don't remember who you are off the top of my head. And it's a horrible thing, I know. You will get in. You are the very next person. But this is a female character, and I know Greenlight is female, so we're going to go ahead and go with Greenlight. for now, and that nickname will be in, and we will get you a very cool android, which I guess will also be a girl because that's what androids are. But probably. I think there are a few males. Anyway, we'll have to see how that goes. I logged on today, and there was a huge list of errors because the guy that did the biomes mod, which is pretty cool, there's a caves biomes out, split it out into a core biomes and then the cave biome. And I, of course, had the cave, which once it updated didn't have any of the core stuff, and so I had just a screen of red, so I had to go back and figure that out. But we've got that loaded. He's going to do underwater and a few other really cool ones, I think. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to keep an eye on it. I also got the newest Warhammer 40K mod for the Imperial Army, Imperial Guard. So maybe it will be next. Will be a Warhammer world. I am a huge Warhammer fan, so we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe something with the biomes. Maybe biomes with Warhammer. Because in the dark, grim future, there is only war. Kind of like they said, let's take the opening to Conan, and we'll make it for sci-fi. All right. So, everything just continues. Do we get that wall built? No, because that would make sense. Green light. You are researching, which I love, but I really... Somebody... Do we have anybody? Nobody's trying to construct. Interesting. Well, we'll have to fix that. We do kind of need somebody to construct. So it's gonna be Lawson, and it's gonna have to go up and be a 1, because when we want stuff built, we have to build stuff. And did we not? I guess we stopped working on that. And another raid. Oh wait, well, first of all, Lawson, you are going to build that wall. Now we're going to find out where these people are. Jump to location. They're down there. Okay. So if we can get the wall built, we should be okay. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn on all guns. Designate power. Designate power. Designate power. You are going to get woken up. You're going to get woken up. We're going to make sure all those guns get turned on. We're going to get that wall built. Slickson says, "Screw you. I'm not getting up." Yeah, you kind of are. I would really... Why are we not making that anymore? Oh, because you don't craft, so you can't do it. Okay, never mind. Are they not? Oh, damn it. There they go. I was like, darn it. I get everybody up, wake them all up, and then they don't attack. All right, what's Lawson working on? He's putting down floors. That's fine. That'll keep him out of the way. Needs to happen. Get some people in here. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, we only... There we go. A couple people. Now the guns kick in. Lawson, you need to just stay out of the way, buddy. All right. Turn off the guns. Undraft. Undraft. I'm just going to wait for them to fight their way out those doors, I think. Oh, maybe? Do we want to... character. No, I think we just... Greenlight, I think we keep you busy up here. You work there. You, I'm just going to draft and stick up here out of the way for the moment. There we go. Now we can undraft you. Yeah. I think that's everything. Oh, got a bow there. Superior bow even. Another one. All right. Green light. It says you're making it, but you don't appear to be making it. Today, cargo pods. They apparently landed close. It shook the whole screen. Okay. Well, we'll get some free marble blocks. A little bit of ways, but that's okay. Oh, and then we built the thing. Okay, so now we need to assemble the bot. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at what he's got going on. So, I think we just leave everything on at a 3 for him. Put firefight on, patient on, haul on, bed rest on, rearm, refuel. And then everything else, I'm kind of thinking that we just make them on 3s. I think we just as it needs to be done, it gets done. We may change that. We may change our mind about the cleaning or the hauling or something. But I've got the other 2 on clean. We got a lot of mining that needs to be done. I'd like to get that done, so I want that to be fairly close to the top. And then we'll just kind of go from there, I guess. I think, clearly the steel is our priority at the moment. Okay, we did get a couple more batteries built. So our guns will hopefully run longer. And we've got to get this generator built as well. So we've got a fair amount of stuff that needs to be done. If that's done, we can just keep guns on forever and we'll be okay. And like I say, then at some point I think, and I may as well just place it. Let's just go ahead and place, oh, we could do it all sorts of places, huh? I would just do it right here. That's fine. Oh, that's the mini quarry. Let's cancel that. I mean, we may decide we want a mini quarry, but let's go large quarry right there at some point. And we let people get back to their jobs. So we've got these 2 guys, and like I say, these are basic bots. We're not going to worry about naming them after anybody. I think they're just what they are. Unless you guys disagree. If you think we should name these guys after people, let me know. But they're kind of the lowest of the low, and I don't want anybody to be too upset that we didn't name somebody after him. Let's see, is that full? So I need what, 1, 2, 3, 4 graves maybe? All right, so we'll slowly get this stuff done. And once I say we got to work on the research, that's the important bit. If we can keep everybody more or less alive, what is some sort of okay. Cargo pods, more cargo pods. That's nice. Oh, gazelle meat. Okay. A lot of breakdowns, a lot of cargo pods. The biggest problem with the breakdowns is I just don't have a lot of components left. So we're going to have to start purchasing components, I'm guessing. Which means at some point we're going to need to start producing something for sale. Which it could just be food at this point. We don't make a lot of money off of food, but we could. I mean, we're not going to make a lot of money off food, but we could sell food is what I'm trying to say. Lawson, could you fix that first? Now, I'm not sure why it said we don't have enough crystal shards. Really? Okay, well, we got 24. I probably need 25. So let's just make it out of granite. So we'll cancel that one and we'll go ahead and we'll make a granite door. If I can figure out how to do that, there we go. And we'll get that built. Oh, we do have enough for this. We're getting this done. I've never used a quarry before, so I have no idea what to expect as far as resources, what we're going to get out of this. None at all. I've never even looked at the notes on it. I just went, oh, that looks like a good idea. Maybe we can use that on the flat maps to actually get something out of it. And that is that's the extent of my knowledge. And my nose really itches today. Ah. I woke up feeling really dehydrated, and I'm not sure why. There's no party last night. I know there was a Super Bowl, but I don't like either team, to be honest. And so, I mean, I guess I'm marginally glad that the youngster... I'm happy for Nick Foles. Let's put it that way. I think he's a pretty quality young kid. Carson Wentz is too, but just the story of the underdog knocking off the greatest of all time. And make no mistake, Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. This game completely notwithstanding. It's a pretty good story. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. So we run it once, and then we get whatever is under it. So we just got limestone chunks. Is that it? And then we'd have to build another one somewhere else? We don't probably need to clean it, but okay. I don't know. Then do we just keep going down and down and down? Do we then build another one? So if we went... I don't know. That's my guess, though. Now we have to build another one. So we got whatever we got out of this one, which is nothing. So we wasted essentially 100 steel on... on something we don't need. That's a little disappointing. Not gonna lie, a little bit disappointing. I mean, we may have to open that just to get steel out. But I think for the moment, we'll just kind of let it go. Structure, deconstruct, we can go ahead and deconstruct all that as well. Yeah. Not a fan of that. I mean, the point of going for these long-lost resources is to get resources you need, not to waste resources you need in an attempt to get resources you don't need. So, just seems like it takes a lot of steel to make 2 ladders. My own personal opinion. I mean, I'm not sure why we needed 100 steel to do that. I guess you could say it was for tools to dig it out or something along those lines, but they don't really need that much to do that sort of stuff. Some chisels, some drills, it's kind of about it. We are going to get this built, though. So we are getting steel brought in. It's going to the construction projects that we had built. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead now and just turn these on. Because I don't see that there's any reason that we can't keep these guns going. With 2 of those on, 3 of these, and the windmill, we'd probably get rid of the windmill at this point. Just convert that area back over to corn, but we don't really need more for corn, so we'll leave it for now. You know what? How much does it generate? Potentially quite a lot. About 2,000 maybe? That makes 3,600. That makes 3,600. I'm kind of wondering if we get rid of it just to get the components back. Let's get the batteries charged up first. Let's see how quick the batteries charge up with all the guns running and everything else. Do we get to that point? No empty human corpses. Are you not a human? Dead body of a human. No empty accessible spot configured to... Is that not accessible? We're unrestricted. It's empty. We can bury you. Can't bury you. Oh, there we go. Can't haul. Okay, but did we not have the option to bury too? Oh, it was there, I guess. I'm just an idiot. Just an idiot. It happens. It happens. There we go. Get rid of these. Just so people don't have to look at them anymore, that's all. And I think that's probably it. We survived a couple raids. We had some pods dropped. We got another basic robot built. We've got an alpha beaver for no apparent reason. That's yay. We keep him to sell him because at this point money's going to be an issue because we just don't have the resources to do much more. You know what we could do too? We could just get a lot of food and then just pack up and go somewhere else. Take the guns, but we're not really gonna have the power for it. We'll just have to see. I think next episode, I got 840 steel there. We can remove the floors here. Floors. What does it take? Oh, we're not ready for the Android yet. We just keep working. We work our way to the Android printer. Whoops. So hopefully next time we get to the point where the Android printer is researched, and then see how we. Okay, so without that going, we are charging slowly. Even without really getting much from this. So we probably could get rid of it. But for now, I think I'm going to keep it. Let's get the guns, let's get the batteries topped off. Anyway, I think next time we try to finish the research and drop down the Android printer. And then the episode after that, we start printing Androids, assuming we have enough resources for it. And that's a big assumption. But we do have plenty of food. So that's not an issue. We've got meals. Do we have somebody cooking? Yeah, we still got Slicks and cooking. Okay. So that's okay. Yes. I think that's fine. And we've still got these little guys running around, right? So we're still producing insect jelly. How many of them do we have? That's an excellent question. Animal Area 1. We lost one. So we've got 9 alpha jelly pots and 1 alpha beaver. Does he only eat trees? I'm going to leave him unrestricted. He can go eat wherever he wants to eat. Because if he's only eating trees... I don't have any trees in here. If he just eats grass and stuff, we'll be okay. But we'll just have to figure that out. So we're getting our mining done. We'll have to do some hauling at some point. When the mining's done, we'll have a buttload of mining to do. And you know what else we could do? With our guns and stuff up, we could potentially send either Lawson or Agera down here and start to open these up one by one and see what we get. Because we don't really care about Lawson or Agera. They're just robots. They're the lowest of our load, just our basic robot. So once the mining and hauling is done, maybe we just start doing that. Let me know what you think about that idea in the comments, assuming you're still here. And we will check that out next time. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we name robots? Are these robots, well, do we name these the basic robots? Are those basic robots expendable? And if so, do we use them to start popping these? Now that we got the power for the guns and stuff. We could even potentially make another gun. Let me know what you think. See you next time. Cheers.